welcome to this session. In this video, I would like to introduce one of the most powerful tools that Moodle offers for adaptive learning, that is the lesson activity. I will be showing you how lesson activity looks when it is fully functional, that is how to create a lesson and all the tips, tricks and pitfalls associated with this lesson activity. Lesson activity is extremely powerful because it enables you as a teacher to deliver content and practice the activities in a fully adaptive path. Notice this icon which Moodle uses for lesson activity. The icon itself indicates multiple paths. Before I enter into the lesson, let me show you the different learning paths for the sample lesson which I have set. This is a sample learning path which I have defined for my module Excel data processing. And the two concepts which I would like to teach my students are missing value replacement and remove duplicates. These are the two different concepts which I would like to explain in this particular lesson. So to start with the lesson activity, once a student enters into the lesson, he or she have to learn the first concept. It can be a PDF or Word document or a PowerPoint or a video, anything. Based on the teacher can upload that particular document for this particular concept. So I have uploaded a document for missing value replacement. Once the student finishes this particular topic, he or she has to attend the assessment. And if the student fails for this particular assessment, the student will be given a remedial content. So once the student finishes accessing the remedial content, again the student has to undergo an assessment, and only if he or she passes that particular test, he can attend the second concept. Before I enter into the lesson, let me show the learning path that can be designed for this particular lesson. This lesson is for explaining two different concepts of data pre-processing using Excel. It starts from this main page where an intro on data pre-processing will be given, and then there are two learning concepts for the students to accomplish, that is one by one, and they are detailed here, that is missing value replacement and remove duplicates. After each concept is learned, a question will be asked by the system to check if the student has really understood the concept or not. Now here comes the adaptive path. If the student answers correctly, they can go automatically along this path to the next concept, that is remove duplicates. If they do not answer correctly, that is if they fail the assessment, it means that they did not understand the concept and they will be given a remedial content. After they finishes the remedial content, they can again attempt a different assessment, and once if they answer those questions correctly, they will be able to learn the second concept. Again, if they do not answer the second assessment also correctly, they have to attend the remedial content once more. And only if they answer those assessment questions correctly, they can move on to the next concept. That is, the learners have to progress over the two concepts successfully, and only then they will get to the end of the lesson. This example of multiple learning paths is only how I have designed it, and it's up to the teacher to design their own path in their own way, and they can give that particular adaptive behavior as they wish. Once you log into Moodle, you can view your dashboard like this with all your courses. Select a course in which you would like to create the lesson activity. It will take you straight into that course. What we are going to do now is, we are going to set up a lesson activity in this particular course. For that, first click on Turn Editing On. Once you click on Turn Editing On, you can see a pencil icon here. This pencil icon is an indication that the editing is turned on. Now we need to decide where we need to add the lesson activity. And I am going to add it in this particular module, that is Excel, a business intelligence platform. Once you decide on the topic where the lesson activity should be included, just click on Add an activity or resource in that topic. Okay, so once you click on Add an activity or resource, a pop-up window will be displayed like this, where different icons are displayed. Click on the lesson icon and again a new window will be opened. Here in the name field, you can give a name for your lesson, and now I am going to give it as data pre-processing. And in the description field, you can give a description for your lesson. Now I am going to take a PowerPoint slide which I have already prepared. So I am going to copy this particular slide and copy the same here. And if you need to display this particular description on the course page, just click here, display description on course page. Now click on save and return to course. Now you can see our lesson activity shell is being created. But the thing is that there is no content here. So we need to set the contents for this lesson. Before setting up the contents, a lot of planning is required. So now let's start setting up our lesson activity in Moodle. Now click on the data pre-processing lesson. Okay, now here you are presented with a new window for setting up the data pre-processing lesson. It asks you, what would you like to do first? So first we need to create a content page. So let's click on add a content page. Again, it will open up a new window for setting up the content page. Add a content page. So first you have to give the page title. So give a title to your page in this particular field. So I am now going to give it as missing value replacement. I have prepared slides on data pre-processing. As I have prepared it earlier, I'm going to just copy the contents for this page from my PowerPoint presentation. Now your content for the first page is ready. Next we need to create a button for navigating to the next page. Here in this content 1, you have to give the name for your button in the description field. And now I'm going to give it as knowledge check 1. As my second page is not being created, I won't get the name of the page to which this particular page should be redirected to. So right now I'm not going to give the jump page. I'm now going to save this page. Okay. And now our first page is content page is ready. Now our first content page is ready. So we need to create our assessment page. For that, from the Actions tab, click on this drop down menu and you can see here add a question page. Click on this add a question page and a window will appear like this. You have to click from this drop down menu and select your choice. That is the type of question which you would like to give. I am going to select it as multiple choice question. Click on add a question page. Here, this is the window for creating the assessment page. You can give a page title. I'm going to give it as check your knowledge. In the page content field, you can type the question which you would like to give. So I'm going to give it as function key related with missing value replacement in MS XLS. This is the answer part. There are different, as I have given a multiple choice question, there are multiple options provided. Answer 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I am going to give two different options. First option is F1. And the response which I would like to print, that is, this is a wrong answer. And the score is 0. I can define the jump to which page, if the answer is wrong, to which page should the control be redirected to. So I need to give it as the content page. That is, if the answer is wrong, the student should go and access the concept once more. So the first concept is missing value replacement. I am going to select it, this first particular concept, and I have given the score as 0. Then the second answer is F5 and this is a correct answer. And now I have to specify the jump, that is to which page should I redirect the student once the answer is correct. That is, it should be to the next concept. As the next concept is not ready right now, I am going to give it as this page itself and the score as 1. Now save the page, and now our assessment page is ready. Now I need to create the second content page. So click again here, add a content page, and I am going to give the page title as remove duplicates. Page content, I am going to copy it from the PowerPoint. And I need to give a description, that is a submit button or a jump button to the next assessment page, that is knowledge check 2. And as I haven't created the second assessment page, I am going to give it as this page itself and click on save page. And now my second content page is also ready, and I need to create the last assessment page. Again, you have to select the question type. I am going to give it as multiple choice itself, add a question page, and now the settings for creating the assessment page is ready. Add a page title, again knowledge check 2. I have to give the question here to remove extra spaces we use, and the answer. This is the correct answer, so the response should be like correct answer. Okay, and if the answer is correct, we have come to the end of lesson. So I am going to give the jump as end of lesson, and score is 1. If the score is 1, that is if the answer is correct. As there is no more concepts in this particular lesson, the jump should be to the end of lesson. And as it's a multiple choice question, I have to give the second option also, that is, I'm going to give it as clear responses, wrong answer. Jump should be to the concept page. As I haven't given any remedial content here, I am going to give the jump to the second concept itself, that is remove duplicates, and the score is 0. So my assessment page is ready now. So if you have a look onto this particular interface, you can see that the page titles are there, then the type of page, whether it is a content page or assessment page, this is page type, and the jumps. Okay, now you can see this jump is not defined. So what you have to do is you have to define the jump. Unless and until you define the jump, we won't be able to iterate through or navigate through the different pages. So what we have to do is we have to click on this gear button, that is the settings button. Click on the settings button. You can see the, if you scroll down, you can see check your knowledge, and but check your knowledge. Yes, check your knowledge. Jump to check your knowledge, save page. Okay, now the jump is being defined. Now please go through this. That is the second jump. Check your knowledge is the assessment page, and if the student doesn't answer the correct properly, he has to again go to the first concept, that is missing value replacement, and again this particular field is not set, that is it's set to this page itself. That is, it should, if the answer is correct, it should be he should be redirected to the second concept, that is remove duplicates. As this is not set, again click on the settings button, scroll down, correct answer, second topic, that is remove duplicates, save page. Okay, again that is also set. Again, once you come to the second concept, again here also it is not set. Similarly, click on the settings button, scroll down, and knowledge check 2. This is the assessment page. Click on save page, and I think every thing is being set. Now we will have a look on to the preview. Okay, click on preview button. Okay, we will look our template. Okay, so the first thing is missing value replacement. This is our empty shell which we have created at the beginning, that is data pre-processing, and the first concept is missing value replacement. Check your knowledge, function key, the first assessment part. Just click F5, submit. Yes, our response is being printed here, that is correct answer, and click on continue. It will redirect to the second concept, that is removing duplicates, and once that particular topic is over, knowledge check 2. Again the second question, to remove extra spaces we use trim, submit. Yes, our response is correct answer, continue. And congratulations, end of lesson reached. So this is how you can create a lesson activity. So try to do it by yourself and by designing your own learning path, and you can experiment all the other features of this lesson activity by yourself. Thank you.